Let's take a look at adding an on-page placement. So here on the site dashboard, you'll select Add Placement. I'll give it a name. Select On Page, and then you need to choose from these options below. I'll explain briefly what each of these settings are. Open links in a new tab means that any button clicked will open that URL in a new tab instead of leaving them where they are. Close for the entire session means that the placement won't show again during the session if they click to close it. And then watch for DOM changes means that if your entire page doesn't reload, but the DOM changes, that our placement can be updated. The use case for this is, let's say, a free shipping progress bar that you've embedded on the page. Somebody adds a product to their cart, the entire page doesn't refresh, but now the quantity of products in the cart is updated. If you select watch for DOM changes, the placement would also be updated to reflect the new amount. And then Z index down here is layering. The higher the number, the higher the layer that this will show. Let's say you have a menu on the mobile version of your site that has a Z index of 10, for example. We wouldn't want our placement to show above that menu, so we would put it at 9 or anything less than 10 to make sure that it shows up behind it. Once you've selected from these settings, you hit next, select the page that you want it to show on, select the goal, and you can add it. Once it's added, you also need to then embed a script on the page where you want this placement to show up. So to show you how to find that, I'll add an example template. Once the template is added, there's this icon right here that is for the snippet. I would copy this and then I would paste it into the back end of my site on the page where I want this to show up. Let's say you want it to show up under the images of the product pages. I would look for the div class of the product images in the backend code, and then I would copy this below that div. And that's how to add an on-page snippet.